Happy New Year, everybody, for 2020. All my subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I want to thank you for cooperating and leaving all me those nice comments. And there's a lot of good ones out there. I haven't found too many bad ones. Anyways, off to a brand new start, 2020. I've got something I want to show you. Something I've had for a long time. I didn't think it'd really come in handy. But I thought that being that some of the problems we're running into right now with YouTube, you know, with possibly some people getting taken off YouTube, I thought I'd put this video out there on ways you can back up all your YouTube videos. You know, nice and clean. You still got the 1080p. They're going to be a little compressed, but it'll look the same quality as it does on YouTube. It's not going to look like it came right off the camera, right? Just so you know that. It's going to be a little bit compressed. But it's going to be exactly the way you would see it if you're watching YouTube on your big TV. Okay? That's the quality you're going to be able to expect from it. Nothing worse. It does not downgrade it. So just so I get that off my chest, telling you that, so you don't get discouraged and say that, you know, it's going to be compressed and it's not going to look like it came off the camera. Well, I got news for you. Just because your video footage is 1080p or 4K and you upload it to YouTube doesn't mean you're getting a true 4K or you're getting a true 1080p, because they compress the file. They compress it to a point where there's about, I would give it about, I want to say 15% degrade on what comes off the camera. Maybe some of you think it's even worse than that. I don't know. I would say it's about 15% worse than if you plugged in your camera after you got done videotaping and you plugged your camera in with an HDMI cable right directly to your TV set and played it right off the camera. There's about a 15% degrade. So just so you know that. Alright, so the point of this video is that there's a program out there, it's called All My Tubes, without an S. I screwed up again. It's called All My Tube, not All My Tubes. So just so you get that right, I will take you to the site behind me. It's going to be on screen capture. I'm just doing the intro now so that I can tell you what to expect as we go. I always like to show my face a little bit for the intro, and I like to show the outro. But let's get on with it, and I'll show you what it's all about. And I'll do the best I can and showing you how to buy it and how to capture any YouTube that's out there from anybody, anyone, including yourself, because a lot of you may want to back up all your YouTube videos. You know, you got a lot of work in those videos, and to have them taken away from you is bad enough. Having them backed up is a great thing, because now at least you got every video you ever made on YouTube is backed up. So this program will allow you to do this. This program will also allow you to go on YouTube and download free, royalty-free music. There's a lot of sites out there that allow you to download free, royalty-free music. But you gotta be careful with that. Even though it says free, you still pay a monthly fee. I try not to use music on my YouTube videos, because every time I get involved with that, I end up with some kind of copyright strike unless you use YouTube's music that they have on their site. And that's the only way it works. But the problem with that is that there's nothing that's really spectacular. It's all remixes of a lot of stuff that you got to look forever and ever and ever to find something that goes with your video. So I try not to use any music, royalty free. I've got a pile of it at the house here of royalty free music, but I don't have the documentation of the licensing that goes with it that YouTube needs. If I use that royalty free music that they say, it turns up to be a copyright strike, so I cannot use it. So I've got thousands and thousands of royalty free music that I bought and paid for, but I can't use it. You can use it in your private collection, you know, if you're going to just make a video and never put it on the air or social media, you can use it, music all you want for your private videos. I think you all know that. So All My Tube is a real nice program. I'll show you how it works. It works on Mac and it also works on PC. So let's get into it and I'll show you where to buy it and how it all works. Alright, let's do it. Okay guys, here we are at the Wondershares site that you can purchase All My Tube, and you can go to the official Wondershare All My Tube site, which is right here at the top. We'll click on that, and as you notice down here, you got Windows and you got Mac. All you gotta do is click on one or the other, which one you want. Right now it's selected for Windows. If you select Mac, it's going to go to Mac. As you can see up here, it says All My Tube for Mac. You know, if I go back one and I go to Windows, right now it's picked as for Windows 10 through Vista. Alright, so we get this out of the way. So now you know how to get to the site. So I'm going to go backwards on here, and you know, all I did was put in All My Tube, one word, and the official Wondershare All My Tube video downloader is up, and click on that, and that's how you get it. Alright, we get that out of the way. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to slide this screen over. Well, first, before I do that though, let's launch Wondershare All My Tube. Okay, we just launched it. It's right there now. So in order for you to see this all, I use two screens, and my video capture only works on my left screen. So I'm going to have to slide this over so you can see that I'm in the YouTube studio. And what I want to do is I want to pick a short video here so you can understand how quick this works. Alright, you double click it, and then you go up here, and then you can get it to play. And basically you just pause it for right now, and then you go up here and you just left click right there and it highlights it, and then you right click it and you hit copy, and then you would minimize the screen, and then you paste the URL right here. Okay, now it's analyzing it, and it's going to come up shortly here, and this is a 1080p. Now if this was not put out on YouTube as a 1080p, this would not show. We have a 1080p, so you put the cursor on the box, click the MPEG 4, because that's what it shows. And if it wasn't done in MPEG 4, you would actually not be able to do this. You have to convert it, but it'll show you what it is. So then we're going to hit the download, and this will show you how quick this will buzz through this. This video is a very short video, so it won't take long at all. Okay, it is now done. Alright, so the next step you're going to want to do is you want to go to download. Click on download. Alright, you have to click somewhere in this area here to highlight it. Okay, now in order to find this video, you have to go to this box here, open file location. Alright, now I'm going to drag this over here so you can see it. It found the location. Alright, it's done. So I copy it, and then I'm going to drag this out of your way so you can see it, and then I'm going to click on, just to show you simple, I'm just going to click out here in my desktop area, and then I'm going to paste it. There it goes. Now to show you that it works, this is going to go through the media player, and you can do anything you want with this now because it's an MPEG-4. Alright, so double click it, and it's starting to play right there. Alright, so this is in 1080p quality. And this is just one of my little short videos. So I'll click out of that, and that's how that's done. Now let's say you want to convert the file. So it is highlighted, and you want to convert it. So this is add to convert list. So I'm going to add it to the convert list, and you see the red dot? Right, that's going to go convert. Okay, now we're going to, you can put a whole bunch of them in here, and that's why it says convert all. Well, we're going to convert this particular one, and this is what you got. So we're going to click on video, and you have a choice of converting it into an MPEG-4, a MOV, a WAV file, an AVI, an MKV, which I don't believe I heard that one, and 3G, and all that. So let's say you just want the audio. You can go with audio. You can make it into an MP3. Alright, and you can make it exclusively for Apple. Alright, or you can make it for your Android. So you got all these options up here. Alright, we're going to just do the video and convert it to an MPEG-4, and make sure you do not have a check mark in this box, because if you do, you're going to get subtitles on the bottom of your video. You don't want that. So leave that box unchecked and hit OK, and right now it's converting. Now there's no sense to converting an MPEG-4 into an MPEG-4. It don't make sense. Now my computer just ramped up. The fans are going like crazy because I got a pretty fast computer. So it's done. Converted successfully. Right, so now what you want to do is you're going to look for this in that file. And there again, this is in the converted list. Alright, now I'm going to take and copy this one, move the screen out of the way, and I don't think I'm going to be able to paste in the same area because it's got the same name. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's already copied, because basically what you're doing is you're taking an MPEG-4 and you're making it an MPEG-4. It don't make sense. So you don't have to convert that. So I'm just showing you how to do it. So it's done the same way. You just open up the file folder like I did before, and then it'll show up on a screen here. That's why I drug it over so you can see it, because I've got it on screen capture and it's on my right hand screen, so you wouldn't be able to see it. So that's how that's done. Alright, I'm going to X out of that one, and then we go to, now we can always clean up your mess. So when you're done with this and you got it saved, like right now we got it saved on the desktop, now you can take this and put it anywhere you want. You can put it on your video editor and collaborate a whole bunch of them, and I believe a lot of people do that through their Instagram. They go and they collect a whole bunch of videos that people make of accidents that were caught with a dash cam. and they collect a whole bunch of them, and then they collaborate them, and then they make one video out of them. Well, that's not technically allowed. You cannot do that. YouTube does not go for that, because you're stealing from another usage, which is called Instagram, which is not the same platform as YouTube, and people are getting away with it. And sooner or later, they're going to get spanked for that. They're not going to be able to do it. This is how you see out there when you watch collaborations of accidents on the highway. You know, how in the world can anybody get 35 accidents recorded off their dash cam? Can't happen, folks. You're lucky if you get one in your lifetime. How many times have you seen an accident on a highway in real life and your dash cam picks it up? Not too often. So this is what people are doing. They're going to Instagram and they're collecting all these accidents that are happening. They're doing it in different countries and everything else, and they're putting them on YouTube so they get a bunch of views. And they got one heck of a racket going. That's how they're getting a lot of views. So I'm not trying to teach you guys how to beat the system, but this is how these guys are doing it. So don't go there. I highly recommend don't do what I'm telling you to do. Whatever you do, it's illegal to do that. I'm showing you this program because it's useful for people that are trying to learn how to do software so they can save their video so that they can go back to it and find it real easy. They don't have to go through and try to search for the same video they were watching, you know, a week ago, because they forgot what it was. So this is a real good tool to use for learning how to edit your videos or to learn any software that's on YouTube, because YouTube is full of learning videos on lots of things. How to fix your vacuum cleaner, how to make your brand new product that you just bought, how to use all the functions on it. You know, you have to go to YouTube usually to watch this so you understand it, because they don't give you instructions very well anymore in the box when you buy stuff. So this is how I learn, and a lot of other people do the same. So YouTube is, if they decide they're going to change this whole method later on down the road and people are going to leave the platform, we're not going to have any learning videos anymore. You're going to have nothing but another Netflix. And that's what I think is going to happen eventually. YouTube is going to turn into another Netflix. You know, that's just my opinion. You can take it for what it's worth, but this is my opinion. That's all I can tell you. So folks, I hope you learned a little bit here on how to use the program, how to buy the program. It's very easy to use. They've got a recorder. I never used a recorder. I believe you can use a transfer to transfer it to a different area on your computer after you got it. You can put it online if you want. I don't know what they mean by online, you know, because it don't make sense, because that's pretty much illegal. You know, you're not going to take somebody else's video and then turn around and put it online. You know, that'd be illegal, I would think, but I don't understand that. So I never used these. I never used the online, never used the transferred, never used the record. All I've used was the downloaded and then the convert, and you don't even need to use the convert usually, because they're all done in MPEG-4s anyway. So that's how the program works, and I'll get off the computer now and stop this recording, and then I'll finish up with my camera. Okay, that pretty much wraps it up for this. As you know, is that the voice on my video here changed because I'm using two different mics. I'm using the Rode mic for the on-screen capture, and my voice is very bassy. So sorry about that. I wasn't able to collaborate the two, you know, the live or the actual video that I was filming for my intro and outro with the same mic. They're two different mics. So that kind of explains that. So I hope you guys learned a little something here on this one, and hope it helps you. If you're into that, you know, one of the big reasons I thought this would be interesting for you guys is that there's some people that are scared to death that they're going to lose their channel. And Of course, a little late right now to get excited because we're in January 2020. So if you're going to get busted, you're going to get busted within the next couple weeks. And then your channel's going to go bye-bye. You know, if they got too much on you, which I doubt will happen. They're misleading a lot of us, I think. So we'll just see what happens. I'm going to leave my channel the way it is, and it's all marked as not for kids, and we're going to go with that and see what happens. And if I get a whole bunch of marks on all my videos that they're focused towards children and they're not, then I guess I'll have to determine if I'm going to try my next step, which means whatever ones they feel is dedicated towards children, I'll just mark them as dedicated for children and make them happy, and then it means that my channel will eventually disintegrate, and then there's no need to even have a channel anymore. So that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. And they're not going to sue 10 billion people. You know, they're just going to go after the big YouTubers that are violating, and they know they've got them because they already knew who they are, and they're going to make examples out of them, and they have to protect their self. YouTube does. But one thing I wish they'd come up with is the third option. You know, my video is for general audiences. It's not focused towards children, and it's not exclusive for adults. It's for general audience. That's the third one they should come up with, and they are still refusing to put that up there. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. So guys, hope you liked this video. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up on it, and please subscribe to me if you're brand new to the channel, and leave some comments on the feedback on what you think of the video, and if this would be helpful for you. Maybe some of you already got the program and you know more than I do about it. All I know is it's a very simple program to use for either backing up your YouTube videos, or you might run into some videos you want to save for yourself. One thing I do is I'm into a lot of these videos that pertain to Discovery, you know, like Discovery Channel had, you know, where the world's largest bridge or the world's largest dam, and it's all done in 4K, beautiful quality. And I run it through this here, and then I run it through my editor, and then I put it on an external hard drive, and then I watch it on my television set. Because, you know, you watch it, like I've done that 2 years ago, and I've got about 15 of them that I kept, and they're on my hard drive, and when I feel like watching them, I found out that some of them videos have been taken down. I can't even find them on YouTube anymore, but I've got a copy of it. I got a copy on my hard drive. Now, I'm not going to go out there and put it back on the air and take full responsibility for it, because that's a good way to get sued. You know, you can't do that, but it's for my own use. It's for my own use. I'm able to keep it on an external hard drive. I'm able to play it. So this is just an idea for you guys. If you don't want to get involved in it, you don't have to. It's something that's out there to the public to buy. If it was illegal, they wouldn't allow it to be online to buy. So it's fair game, folks. You know, if you are doing a presentation and you find something on YouTube that would help your presentation, this is a great way of doing it. So I'm going to sign off now, and I got ahead of myself. Usually I ask for you guys to subscribe to my channel, and I'm supposed to end it there, but I didn't. I do that every time. So I want to let you go. You guys have a great 2020, and we'll see you on the next video. All right? All right. Goodbye.